Alright, welcome people, welcome to the last video that I have to re-record because of the technical difficulties that the 2363 till 2369 videos gotten, where the audio sadly vanished after a certain amount of time passed, or like, I really don't know what happened. I need to be more careful when I record in Switzerland and then when I upload the videos, because apparently my PC there is just struggling now, which is a shame because there used to be like the PC that worked really well. So we had the last one of today. This is written by Aliana, and the previous work that we read from Aliana was 2269 Grammar Spider, which I believe is the one that's like, it's a grammar made out of spiders. Like there's like, it's like almost like a husk made out of full of spiders, or it might be that she just communicates with a bunch of spider horde. I will be honest. Yeah, the spiders are her. Like, yeah, she is made out of spiders. That's what it is. And this one is called Suburban Dollhouse, which I believe is like not that long of a read. And it's very fascinating because it reminded me of Hereditary, because the way Hereditary filmed was very much like akin to looking into a dollhouse, which I think was like really cool cinematography, really cool editing done there. So yeah, here we go. Euclid. Special containment procedures. SB2369 have both neighboring residents have been purchased by the Foundation for the purpose of on-site containment. All unauthorized individuals attempting to enter the premises are to be detained, questioned, and administered a Class A amnestic if deemed necessary by on-site security personnel. Experimentation with SB2369 may only be performed with Class D personnel and with prior permission from at least one Level 4 regional site director. Description: SB2369 is a split-level, 3-bed, 2-bath residential home located in the suburban neighborhood in Redacted, Iowa. The interior is decorated and furnished in a French country style and contains all amenities expected of a fully furnished home ready for occupancy. Investigation has been unable to determine when SB2369 was constructed and by whom it was built. Neighbors living adjacent to the property were unable to recall any information regarding its construction when questioned, and city records regarding the residents were found to be missing or corrupt. When at least 2 living human subjects are present inside SB2369 and both the front and back doors are closed, SB2369 will emit a blinding flash of light from within, and all subjects will disappear without trace. Furthermore, the interior of SB2369 will reset to its initial state, and all removed or damaged furnishings will be restored. Any extraneous objects or furnishing introduced into SB2369 will likewise be missing. SB2369 will only activate when at least 1 male and 1 female subject are present, and to date, no individual involved in an activation event has been found. Experimentation utilizing Class D personnel fitted with GPS tracking devices has not been successful. SB2369 was discovered following reports of missing family in Redacted. Concerned neighbors notified local law enforcement, and responding police officers forced entry and discovered the house to be in a pristine state with no trace of the family belongings before accidentally closing the front door. The Foundation was notified shortly thereafter, and the Foundation containment team secured the area, administered Class A amnestics and to all witnesses, and implemented a cover story. It must be pretty freaky though to like, because I have like new neighbors show up over and over and over again in this place, and it's just, they keep vanishing, right? Like, oh, maybe at first you like think like, oh, maybe the house is just not that liked by the people, and they just happened to move out while we weren't looking. But then like after a while, you just go like, okay, this is like the 4th family that came here and never showed up again. Like, what is going on? And then the police afterwards vanished too. So like, honestly, in the neighborhood, I would just be like, okay, maybe we should not be here. Maybe there's like some mass kidnapping scheme happening in this neighborhood, and it's not safe. Until you like see them actually vanish with your own eyes. Then you're like, okay, this is bigger. This is a much more bigger issue. And then the more incident report on 2 individuals later identified as Mr. James, redacted, and Mrs. Valerie, redacted, a couple with extensive criminal records involving armed robbery and murder, forced entry into SB2369 in a burglary attempt. having been identified as armed and highly dangerous fugitives on site, security personnel were ordered to not intervene and wait backup from tackle response team from site. As a result, SCP-2369 was activated. I would have loved if the sentence was like they didn't intervene because they're like, oh, they're high level criminals. Might as well have like karma take over. Here we go. Approximately 4 hours later, another flash of light was detected from within SCP-2369. On-site personnel investigating discovered the presence of Mr. and Mrs. Redacted, along with the tools they had used to force entry into SCP-2369, various personnel belongings, and 2 disassembled handguns. Mrs. Redacted was discovered in an incoherent and manic state near the back door and required tranquilizers to subdue. Mr. Redacted was discovered comatose but alive in the living room with a length of unidentifying plastic wrapped around its neck. Upon removal of the plastic by responding medical personnel, Mr. Redacted had detached from his body and all life signs ceased. The plastic was later determined to be chemically consistent with ordinary pressure-sensitive document tape and did not exhibit any anomalous properties. A thorough search of SCP-2369 also turned up what appeared to be a handwritten note left on the living room table. To whom it may concern, your product turned out to be extremely violent and completely unsuitable for children. I'm frankly appalled were not a more watchful mother. It could easily have resulted in bodily harm. I'm requesting an immediate and full refund. Sincerely, Ditto Expunged. So yeah, they literally become the dolls for whoever child it is. Now, is this like somebody on Earth that just happens to get like really alive like dolls gifting to the children, and there's people, and it was sold as like, you know, toys? Or is this from a different reality, different planet? We don't know. But it still is freaky to think about, like, oh damn, all those people that, all those families and cops and all that stuff that walked into this house that vanished are being used as toys. And as you saw with Mr. here, probably not very gently. Probably not very gently. Okay, well, I've finally caught up. I hope this doesn't happen again. I hope I don't have another case of like having to reread so many SCPs again that got some technical fault. Like I don't mind reading 1 or 2 again if there's something weird that happened, but 7, that's good. That's pretty annoying, especially because I have other things to do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And at the end, these videos probably will sadly not get as much attention as it did before, which I'm sad about, but there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If I recall correctly, I did say that 2374 should come out after this, like tonight. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me with all this. And I have to do some other stuff now. Yeah, I was with you. See ya.